Mama,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Please, may I have bread?
Okay.
Mom,
Yeah.
please may I have bread?
Mama,
Yeah.
please, may I have some bread?
Okay.
Mom, I'm starving. Please, may I have bread?
So we have a problem, okay? And the problem is that we cannot seem to get enough of bread in this house. So if you're in a similar situation or you just like to know how to make your own bread at home, I'm going to show you how to make various types of bread from the same ingredients with just a few tweaks here and there. This is the only bread making video you will ever need to watch. The first thing we're going to make is a delicious, simple sandwich bread. And here is what we need. These are the most basic ingredients we are going to need. So we have some sugar, oil, yeast. This is dry yeast. I have salt, some warm milk, 1 egg, and I have all-purpose wheat flour. Nothing special about this flour, it's just the regular one. So take note of these ingredients because these are the most basic ones. As we go along, we're going to keep tweaking here and there, but I am sure you have all this in your house or you can easily get them, which now explains why you should now start making your own bread, all right? So let's get this going. The first bread I'm making is a simple sandwich bread. This is the kind that you'd buy from the supermarket, only that it is enriched because I'm putting in egg and I'm putting in milk. And the first thing I want to do is to proof the yeast by adding the yeast to the warm milk and also 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm going to mix it and leave it to just proof for like 10 minutes. If I come back and find it has bubbles, and that means my yeast is alive and well.
In a world of green, just like a dream, you and I standing wild and free, with petals so golden, the sun's warm kiss, a love so strong, a bliss. Whispers of the breeze, secrets unfold. It's you that I need, it's you that I want. When the world gets cold, it's you and me. When the sun comes back, you'll see. Oh, dandelion, the strength that you've shown, stronger each year. Look how we hold on through the toughest of times. We still stand strong. Through pavement we will grow forever.
So 10 minutes have passed and the yeast has bubbled. That means yay, it lived. And now here's the point where I'm adding the egg, oil and salt, and I'm going to mix well. And then I'm going to add in all-purpose flour. Just generally, no fancy flour, just the one that you'd normally use to make chapatis and whatever. That's the one I'm using. And I'll keep adding it throughout the kneading process until I have a nice soft dough that's not too hard and not too sticky. All these recipes, all the measurements, everything will be found on the website. So don't worry, don't start writing things down. I got you. The website will be linked down below. So now that my dough is coming nicely together, I'm going to put it on a well-floured surface and continue kneading for 150 times. And this gives a very nice, well-formed dough. So this is the first stage of resting the dough. This dough is going to rest twice. So after kneading 150 times, I'll just cover it nicely with a bowl and let it rest for 10 minutes, after which I'm going to proof it, but that's coming. Yep, so it's nice and rested. I'll roll it out just roughly. It doesn't need to be like a proper circle or anything. And then fold it onto itself so that it can fit into my oiled tin. And I'm going to put it somewhere warm to proof for an hour. Normally, before I bought this air fryer, I just put it at a warm place in my kitchen, but the air fryer has a ferment function, which is absolutely a game changer for me. But you don't have to worry if you don't have this. Just put it at a warm place, proof it for 1 hour or until it has doubled in size. I'm really hoping after all this effort and all the breads I'm going to make, these children are, one, going to love them, and two, that they're going to stop starving, quote unquote. So let's wait and see. Just before the 1 hour is over, I'm going to preheat my oven to 180 degrees centigrade, where I'm going to bake the bread for 20 to 25 minutes. And one hack I learned is once I've put in the bread and I notice it's getting a bit too brown, I cover it with a foil paper so that it can bake through without burning too much on top. Yay, look at that. Oh my goodness. This is so good, guys. I mean, making bread can be a bit daunting, but once you learn the steps, and I'm telling you guys after this video, you should really know how to make bread. It's so easy and exciting. I mean, oh my goodness. My husband loves to eat this bread with guacamole, so I'm making some for him by mixing basically avocado, tomatoes, and onion, a little bit of lemon juice and salt, and that's it. And I decided to use my pastry mixer to crush them so that it can be really nice and soft. You know, I've heard people saying that when kids are turning into the preteens and teenage, they eat a lot. I have heard a lot of parents saying that, my goodness, the boys can literally eat like a whole loaf of bread a day. I don't know if this has been your experience, if you have older kids, or if you can remember how it was when you were a kid. But guys, I don't know what's happening to my kids. I think they have gotten to that stage before time, because what is this? I'm starting to get a bit scared for myself and for the teenage years, guys. Give me some hacks. Give me some hacks. Now we are doing fun stuff over here. I want to make sweet bread. How you make sweet bread is, you know, the original recipe that we use for sandwich bread. Those are the ingredients we're going to use, but we're going to add just a few more things to add fun and to make the bread sweet. Let me show you exactly what we need. So we're going to need oil, yeast, salt, milk, egg, sugar, flour. That's the gist of it. But to take it to the next level, I'm going to make two designs of sweet bread. One is going to have cinnamon sugar. Can you say yum? I can't wait for you to see that. And the next one is going to have dried fruits. I have sultanas and I have raisins, double yum. And then just, you know, for the oomph, I'm going to add a little bit of color here. This is yellow food coloring. Gorgeous. We love, 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 love sweet bread. Now, because this is sweet bread, the other one we used 2 tablespoons of sugar, but this time we are going to use 5. Yes, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I feel that once you know how to make a basic sandwich bread, now anything else you do will just be extra and making it sweeter or just adjusting the taste, which is what we're doing with this sweet bread.
Sugar, and then, Mom, I already know I don't need to.
So once the yeast has proved just as before, I'll continue, but the only difference is I'm going to add some yellow food coloring, which is very, very optional, but I love the color. As you can see, the dough just looks so pretty, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to knead it for 150 times and let it rest for 10 minutes before I add the other fun elements. Yep, so now this is ready for me to add the extra bits and bobs. In one loaf, I am adding raisins, and I'll knead them into the bread and then fold it nicely and put it into the baking pan. Oh, raisin sweet bread is delicious. Because I'm baking 2 at a time, in the second one, I'm just going to roll it out nicely, and then I'm going to mix 2 tablespoons of cinnamon with 2 tablespoons of sugar and spread it onto the rolled out dough and then roll it up. So it's going to make like a spiral once it's nicely cooked. And then these 2, I'm going to proof them for 1 hour and then bake as before.
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't let go. And there's no one to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone.
Look at this gorgeousness. Oh my word, this bread. Oh, this is so good. Now for the sweet bread, any of the sweet bread, we normally just have it as it is. I mean, it is so yummy. You don't even need to add like peanut butter or any spread unless you really want to, but it tastes really, really good. But today I'm feeling a bit extra, so I want to make French toast for the kids. I think the thick slices absorb the egg, milk and cinnamon mixture so well. And the bread itself is thick, the slices are thick. Surely these kids will get satisfied now. I'm telling you guys, I've added protein and everything. So I'm really, really hoping that they are going to enjoy this French toast. Let's wait and see.
And their hearts seem to change, but mine is still the same. 'Cause I still love them all. Not to blame, it's just the way it is.
So the kids are busy doing their schoolwork, and so this will be their snack. I really hope they like it.
Motionless in this world of stories, oh, like stone, I'm fixed in a framework that is moving beyond my control. Like stone, I'm motionless in this world of stone.
Okay, this bread is a hit. For me, I've decided to have mine as my main meal, so I'm having it with 2 boiled eggs and a salad and my cup of coffee. Delicious!
Waiting for your call.
Another way I like to serve this sweet bread is to just go through the whole process, but now I'm going to divide it into 3 equal sizes and I'm going to make a braided bread. This time I'm using the dough with the sultanas, but the process is the same. I'll proof it and bake, and yeah.
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't let go.
Look at this beautiful masterpiece. What? I love it.
The way it is.
One of the reasons why I used to really not like making bread was the kneading process. Thankfully, we have so many ways around that. And right now, I am going to show you how to make some no-knead crusty rolls that are very delicious for dinner. They are easy. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. You won't believe how easy this is or how tasty they are. Let me show you what we need. We are going to need hot water. This is almost boiling, but not quite. And then we're going to need salt right there. We need our yeast. We need flour, all-purpose flour, and we need sugar. Now, the reason I'm using hot water is because I am going to make them within a short while. You can also make this dough for the no-knead rolls like at night and leave it to proof until morning. If you're going to do that, then you don't need the sugar, because the sugar helps it to proof faster because it feeds the yeast. Also, you don't need to use hot water, you would need to use cold water. But because we're in a rush, because we're going to have this for dinner, that's why we're using hot water and sugar. But the mixing process, very easy because no kneading required. Now, I also want the buns to be a bit more fancy schmancy. So I'm going to sprinkle them with some seeds. Here I have some flax seeds, which I've been using for my smoothies. Yum. I also have some pumpkin seeds. I also thought I had chia seeds. I know chia seeds, but it would have looked nice, okay? But I went to open my chia seeds. Guys, just look at this. Do you see these? This seems to have gotten infected with some type of bugs. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me show you. It's even worse. Guys, I feel so bad. I use chia seeds every day. Why? Look at this, Papa. Just look what happened. Do you know what this is? These are bugs in my chia seeds.
Where?
Here, can you see this thing? Look. So I can't use them?
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't.
This no-knead dough is great for people who do not like the kneading in the kneading. However, it makes a very stretchy dough, but trust the process. I'm also here trying to trust the process because it gives, sometimes it can get a bit daunting. It is quite sticky and stretchy. I really hope it can get me some good buns because me and buns have had a problem. Let's wait and see.
Like stone, I'll be here forever.
a few months ago, we bought a set of books from Amazon about just instructing and showing us how to have conversations with our kids about sex, about the body growing and changes and all that. I love this set of books because they are very age appropriate. So you have one for the below 5 years, no, 5 to 8 years, and then 8 to 12, something like that, teenagers and all that. So that's what our daughter is reading. I highly recommend them. I'm going to put the Amazon link down below. And our daughter later came and asked me a question about my experience with getting the babies. Wait and see.
So I did. And the doctor had to stitch me up.
How come?
Because they had to tear me here.
And you cried.
Ah, no. They give you some numbing medication. So you don't feel that much pain. Strong girl. I can handle it. Can I handle it?
Like stone, I'm fixed in a framework that is moving beyond.
One trick I learned when I'm dealing with this super sticky dough is to put quite a lot of flour on my fingertips just so I can pick it up, because I mean, look how stretchy it is. It's just not doughing, okay? But what I realized, once I put flour on my fingertips, it works. I'm able at least to pick them up and put them on the lined baking tray. And because I try to be fancy sometimes, I'm putting some seeds on the buns. I'll put pumpkin seeds on one and then flax seeds on the other.
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still the same. 'Cause I just can't let go. And there's no one to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone, emotionless in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'll be here forever, waiting for your call.
Wow, look at these buns. Oh my goodness, this is something you could buy. Oh, I love them. I'm so excited.
Go, and their hearts seem to change, but mine's still the same. 'Cause I still love them all, and my heart's not to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone, emotionless in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'm fixed in a framework that is moving beyond my control. Like stone, emotionless in this world of stories.
I used to find making bread so challenging, especially the yeast. The yeast and me, I don't know, it just never used to agree with me. But once I learned how to do this, it is so easy. Once you try this, you will never want to eat store-bought bread again. It is healthy, it is enriched, it is delicious, it is affordable. Love this whole process. And surely now my children will no longer be starving with all this bread, right? Anyway, if you'd like to know how to make amazing spreads for your bread, I've done a video over here where we're making marmalade, peanut butter, Nutella, all that. Check it out, and I'll see you over there. Bye.
While I'm still the same.